It started with the soup. Too hot, too salty too soon. They never used to come by without telling me. Now they were bringing meals, asking about my will, staying close. I saw the look they exchanged when I coughed blood into a napkin. I wasn't dying. At least, not fast. Stage 2 treatable. Not nice, yes. Deadly, no. But I didn't correct them. I nodded. Let them believe I was fading, weak, easy to hurt. I said nothing about the buyer. Nothing about the signed paper. Nothing about the $8 million quietly moved to a private account in my name. Just let the soup burn my tongue and watch them smiling a little too wide like birds that eat dead things who thought I was a dead body. 2 days later, I pretended to nap in the sunroom. They spoke softly in the kitchen. Not soft enough. Once he's gone, Mateo said, "We'll sell the house, split the land. Ava will get the jewelry, I'll get the rest." "Don't be greedy," my daughter whispered, laughing. "He always liked you better. You'll probably get more in the will anyway." Then the big part, the sooner it happens, the better. We've waited long enough. That line, "we've waited long enough," wasn't just careless. It was telling the truth. I thought of the times I helped them pay their rent, signed for their second car, watched their kids watched them. Their marriage wasn't built on love. It was like a temporary structure held up with what they felt they deserved. I sat quietly as they talked about me like I was a houseplant they were tired of taking care of. Then I went to my study and took out the second phone, the one they didn't know I kept. I started with the medicine cabinet, traced every pill, every refill. They'd changed one of my medicines, a sleeping pill instead of blood pressure medicine, smart not. Obvious in the end, deadly. I kept every bottle, took photos, wrote it all down. Next, I checked the bank money, found small moves from my card to places I didn't know, nursing services bills for things I never ordered. Then the secret account they'd set up in my name. Fake papers, mostly messy. Mateo wasn't as smart as he thought. His laptop connected with the house internet. Every button press recorded every password seen. They planned to move me to a private care place in 2 weeks. Sell the house. Sell. Everything they thought I still owned. They didn't know about the sale, didn't know the house had already been moved, didn't know I'd set up a special trust 2 months ago and put someone else in charge. I wasn't dying, but something in me had already become cold. I waited for the right moment. Sunday lunch. My favorite roast beef, not cooked enough wine I never drank. Mateo poured it anyway. "Let's make a toast, my wah." Daughter said, touching her glass to mine, "To family and peace." I nodded. Then I handed her the envelope, heavy, thick, sealed with wax. "What's this?" she asked, frowning. "Your inheritance," I said, "early delivery." She opened it slowly, saw the papers, the signed statements, the money transfers, the trust, the fact that none of it was in her name. Her face lost color like a bottle tipped too far. Mateo leaned in, red, went pale. "You sold the company 5 months ago," I said. "Didn't think you'd need to know." "You put it all in a trust," she whispered. I nodded. "Who's the beneficiary?" I looked at them, let it stay, then said, "Not you." She stood. "You can't do this. I already did. You don't understand? No, you don't." I stood leaning on my cane even though I didn't need to. I built something from nothing. Then you came and treated it like your backup plan, like my death was your payday. Mateo stepped forward, red-faced. "You're sick," I smiled. "Aren't we all?" I pulled another envelope from the drawer. This one with a printed record of every fake money move, medicine changes. Bank trails, the recording from the kitchen. I spoke to a lawyer. "If I hand this in, you'll both be looking at charges. Serious crime level." They froze, but I'm not pressing charges, pause. That would give you too much credit. Their relief almost made me laugh. "I'm just cutting the connection. You'll get nothing." "Not now." Not later. I walked to the door, opened it. "Your plates are in the cabinet. Take them with you. It's quiet now. The kind that settles in after a storm that pulled up everything dead. The silence doesn't bother me. I'm not afraid of being alone. I've been alone for years. They just didn't notice. People think being betrayed breaks you. It doesn't. It shapes you into something sharper. I sip my tea in the sunroom. Same spot. Same chair. But this time, no soup, no noise, no masks. Just me and the $8 million they'll never touch. Because sometimes silence isn't weakness. It's the sound of a trap quietly closing. If you like my video, then subscribe my channel and press the bell icon. Thanks for watching.